everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am still working on my mushroom journal. I've got some more inspiration from Cori Dahman or Damon. I will leave a link to her channel. Oh, don't look at my hands, I've got paint on them. I had to go with my salad spinner. I bought a salad spinner. They come in a random colour. Guess what colour mine came in? Yes, pink. So I'm going to cover it in paint so it won't matter. But yeah, I had a quick go. I'll show you them sometime, but not very successful. I think my paint's too thick. Anyway, my hands have got more paint on them than the paper. So what are we going to do? I'm going to have a go at making, I think these will just be like pages. These will go in, I'll hopefully cut them to the right-ish size that will fit on a page. And then I'm going to do like a journal card with the other bits. And what I've cut out are, oh, they're not that big, are they? Some mushrooms. Now you could die cut, you could actually do mushrooms, obviously. You can die cut, I've used my Cricut, but what I'm going to do is keep the negative space as well and use that for something in a minute. So keep that to one side and pop those down. And then I'm going to put some strips of paper up here, different things. So let's see what we've got. I'm going to maybe just do one of them on camera. I'm using my decal edge, my homemade decal edge ruler. Right. I'm going to make some strips. I'm going to have, let's have a look. Yeah, I might just rip that by hand. And that. So I'm making a bit, not like a collage as such. I'm just going to use whatever I have. I've got some scraps of paper. I could use that both ways. So what we'll do here, the thing is, a minimum you can rip off with this because you can't grab it. So I'm going to have to rip this and probably bin this bit. Hard work that. Let's get rid of those bits. I have to be careful not to throw the bits that I want away. Right, let's try this. Maybe do it slightly thicker. I'm going to ink the edges. It doesn't matter that you can see the white on it, and I'm hoping that this is long enough. Well, we'll make it long enough so that we can do two. So we'll have one like that. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just fold it in half and we'll make do. There we go. I'm just going to take a fraction off the bottom because I don't like the square off edge. But something along these lines anyway. I'll use that side in a bit. What else have we got that we could use? I've got this bit of textured wallpaper. I wonder if we could use some of that. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to tear that. We will find out. Oh, it's doing something. Well, it's kind of doing something. Anyway, you get the idea. I'll tell you what, it might be easier if I cut these off. Oh, off camera and come back when I've got some, but I'm just going to cut some strips of paper. Right, I've cut those and I have inked around the edge of them. They're all different sizes, widths and lengths. And I'm not going to be too fussy with the gluing either. And let's just pop them on. Come here. Oopsie. too much glue there. That one sticks off the top of the page a bit, but I think I might keep it. I quite like that. Just checking we've got enough room yet. No, that side. Looks like I got confused with the inking because it's inked both sides. Let's have that bit there. And then the last bit. And there's my little tool. Okay, what I didn't do with this one is ink around the edge of the page, so I'll quickly just do that. Right, put that on there now. I've done the other one as well, so there's two there, and I didn't have full strips of paper, so I did half ones or, you know, other bits. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to look at these mushrooms and see which one I think fits best. And where. It doesn't have to go in the centre, it can go anywhere you like. I think I might stick it there. So, and I'm going to keep it flat. I'm not going to add dimension. I don't think, I'm worried. I don't know how much dimension there is already in the journal, as I haven't put anything together yet. So we can always add stuff if we need to. It's hard to take it away. So I'm just going to ink around the edge, and I should probably just glue that one on there and call it a day. Same goes for this. But just, I don't know, something to decorate a plain page. It's using some scraps, and just put it on there. And if we wanted to add anything else, well, we could do that as well, but I think I'm just going to put that on there. And then this one, I haven't 100% decided where this one's going. Let's have a look. It could go on the left, it could go on the, let's perhaps put it over here like that. Right, so that would do as two bits of interest for 2 pages if we use them. So I'm going to leave those to dry for a minute. And then I said I was going to show you what I was going to do. Here they are. Just sort of put everything else on top of them. Right, I think the first thing I'm going to do is round the corners. And I'm going to use, I'll use this one, I think, unless I don't like it. Oh, that's fine. Okay, now I want some book paper, which hopefully I have some of. Maybe something like that, so I can cut it, well, I cut it slightly shorter actually, but I want that like that. So let's just have a look. I want to cut it under that line and above that line. What about width wise? Do that. that. As long as it's smaller than that, that will be fine for that one. Don't think, no, we won't get that out of there. But we'll use another piece. That will do. And there we go. So I think what I will do is cut those with my cutting board thing, whatever it's called. Mat, I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. Oh, it needs to be smaller than that, so it doesn't have to be particularly accurate. I will keep those scraps because you never know when you might need them. I need to come inside of that. And inside of that. So, that cut? Yeah. That's that one. And then this one, we'll do the same. Just inside that line. Not keeping that bit. Probably won't keep that bit, but I will keep that piece. And won't keep that bit. So that one goes with that. Now I'm thinking that paper just looks a little bit, I don't know, like new book paper, not old book paper. So I'm taking some antique linen and I'm just going to, if I can, ink the bit that you're going to see. I think that will do. Doesn't have to be perfect anyway, that will do fine for that. Just think it makes it look a little bit more aged. Same goes for that. And then we've used up the negative space of our die cut as well as the positive. Right, glue it on, and yeah, I'm just going to glue around the mushroom bit. I think that bit there. Something like that. Oh, I'll tell you what would have looked better if I'd inked around the edge inside. I wonder if I can take that off and do that really quickly. I meant to do that. Oh, you come. Don't rip, please don't rip. Right, stay there. I've got glue strings attached to me. Wrong colour. Let's go for the frayed bird. I think this will look better like this. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's really quite hard to do on the inside. I think that will give it a little bit more definition. I suppose we could actually just go around from here as well. Right, so I'm going to have to glue that again anyway, but might as well do this one while I'm here. And this is a bit a bit more grungy, this bit of the paper, so I might, that will do. Perhaps could have done with the vintage photo. Let's try again with this. There we go. Put it on something like that, move it around if it's not quite right. Although it doesn't really want to play with me because I've glued it twice. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's try that. It's not great, that one. Would have been better had I not. It'll probably be fine if I flatten it in something. It's got a bit of a wrinkle in it, as I'd already previously glued it and then glued it again, and the glue, it just, I don't know, decided to stick to it where I didn't want it to stick. Let's try this one. Ooh. Don't really want that paper hanging about. See, when it's fresh it can move around, but when you've already got glue on it, it wouldn't let you move the paper around. That's better. That's what we're aiming for. So there we go. So we've got like 2 little journaling cards or something. You can put a plain paper on the back. We could do that if we wanted to. Might certainly help this one. I'm half inclined to pull that off again. No, it's going to rip. I'm going to have to live with it. Maybe if I put it on a piece of card. I don't think I've got any to hand, so that's something I'll have to do. That might flatten it out a little bit as well, but this one's fine. Okay, so we've used these and we have made those as well. So that could go in a pocket somewhere. That could just be on a page somewhere, adding a little bit of texture and a little bit of mushroom interest. And those are the journal cards. So something else to add to the journal. And I will be back again with some more bits as and when. So in the meantime, take care and stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.